Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me in this video, and as you can see here, I have the whole entire, well, almost the entire neon yellow series from Perrin, and I have one more part that I have not installed, and that's in this box right here. I'm excited to try it out, and yeah, let me put the camera on the stand and let's get to work. Alright, let's see what we got. We have the master cylinder support brace from Perrin Performance. This will fit the Wrx and STI, so don't think it's, you know, STI specific. So if you have a Wrx, you'll be fine with this product. Now, in theory, what this is supposed to do is reduce some of that flex from the firewall from your master cylinder. Now, this is supposed to bridge that gap and stiffen up your brake pedal feel by reducing the flex from the firewall. But we will see. I don't think that you're gonna feel much of a difference in normal daily driving, but I think if you're the type that goes to the track or autocross and is constantly on the brake pedal, I think this is where this will be a big benefit to you. But yeah, plans for autocross and track, yes, once I get the car dialed in and tuned and whatnot. But here it is. Let me take it out the box. And of course, this is also in neon yellow. Let me get you guys better lighting. Absolutely love the finish, and yeah, it's pretty much a straightforward install. One thing I like about this, just look how thick and beefy this part is. I mean, this is thick with two C's. The other ones on the market are pretty much just thin metal, but this one, just look at how thick this is. All right, so installation is fairly straightforward. The only problem is you have these fuel lines that are in the way of the mounting holes. So you have 1, 2, 3, and then after that, I'm gonna have to take the tire off to get to one of the holes to mount the actual cylinder brace. So what I think I'm gonna do to get more room is actually unbolt these. I think these are just two 10mm, and I can move this over this way a little bit. So you're gonna have 4 Allen bolts that look like this, and as you can see, there's 4 bolt holes. So the small ones are gonna go here, and the big one that's gonna be accessed from the fender well goes here. All right, now here comes the fun part. So we're gonna finagle this through there, and I'm gonna set one of them in there just to hold it in place. That's hot. Boy, that is a tight fit. Okay, that was very, very hard to do. Sorry I didn't film much, but I got it in there. I got the bolts in there, very, very tight fit. So I just reached in there, I started the bolts by hand, and then I got this tool, which actually comes with a kit. There's a much better way to do it instead of using the supplied Allen wrench, is I got one of these. So I just stuck this in there and just started turning it, and it's almost in there. It's still pretty loose. Now it's time to do the one for the wheel well. Oh, that was easy. So one thing I already noticed, as you can see, I have coilovers installed, and if you have the OEM suspension, it might be a little difficult to navigate your tools around the OEM shocks and springs. But yeah, as you can see, the coilovers really help it out. Let's get this tight. Yeah, that's not gonna go any further. Next step is to tighten the set screw to the master cylinder, and as you can see, it is a tight fit here, so I'm using the supplied Allen wrench to tighten this up. So now what the instruction says is to give it a half or a full turn with the tool. All right, so that's about a half to a full turn. So now I'm just gonna get the 19mm. That's about it. All done. Finally. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm gonna test it out and see if I get any flex of the master cylinder on camera. Okay guys, so let's have a little chat. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, this was an older video. I filmed this a couple months ago. I just forgot to post it. So here we are. So this is one of those mods that are gonna benefit you track autocross and spirited drivers that like to go on canyon runs. Overall, from what I can feel, it's gonna give you better reaction as you're hard on that brake pedal. Since the brake pedal is directly connected to the master cylinder, which is connected to the firewall, you're gonna get better reaction since you're no longer gonna have that flex. So it's not gonna be much of a difference as far as normal daily driving, but since it is in that $150 price tag territory, that is like the impulse buy territory. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it as far as the master cylinder brace goes. It is the thickest and most beefiest one on the market, so I think the Perrin one is the one to go with. There are a whole bunch of other ones on the market. It's up to you to decide which one you want to go with. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of other mods that I have to install. Fuel system, I got suspension, I'm gonna change out the battery. I still got to get everything tuned. The car has really just been sitting here for most of its time. I haven't really put many miles on it in the past month and a half, since I still have to install all of those mods. You know, kind of sucks that the car sits here and needs to be driven, needs to be tuned, and I got some surprises on the way for you guys. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate you guys supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. You know, I'm just a guy in the garage, you know, enjoying his car just like you guys. Anyways, we'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, guys.